Well, good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Things are going the wrong way. So I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Lorraine and I certainly had a wonderful 3 days away. So my name is Suzie. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, which means wherever you are in Australia, I can help you. So if you already have a demonstrator, unfortunately I can't help you with that, but we can always put you in front. Hi Tanya. Hi Melissa. I've got to put my glasses on. Marlene, how you doing? Watching you and Ray together. Oh, that's funny, Tanya. Oh, dear me. Okay, so I was saying, if you have another demonstrator, then go through her. If you don't have a demonstrator and you're looking for someone to help you, either with how things work, prices, card making, anything like that. We're paper crafters and we do lots and lots of different things. We have some stunning papers, so just drop us a line. My information is all in the more box below, so you can always get in contact with me there. I give you 2 browsers. Oh, is it raining up there, Marlene? Probably that's the last thing you need up there, is it? Never thought of doing that, Tanya. I'll remember that. Good idea. So, as you know, we went to on stage over the last 3 days. Well, 4 days really, because we got home yesterday afternoon. I did a live last night with the cards that we received, and Lorraine's done this morning too. I was in that frame of mind where I was so tired I couldn't go to sleep. So I did a live. Hasn't stopped since Thursday. Look at, that you live on a hill. Oh, cool. That's a lot of rain, Marlene. Was this weekend, was that your son's wedding or is that next weekend, Marlene? I can't remember. Yes. So, I was tired, I was overtired, and I was very, very sore. It was the first time I'd actually walked on my foot after breaking it so far. So, like, you get in the car, you go to the shop, you go in and out. So I hadn't really walked a great deal of distance with it. So, of course, walking, I think it was 4K from the apartment we stayed in to the exhibition centre, and it was down the hill. So, and I had trouble with my breathing to walk that far, and I started like Hanvala. Oh, not until April. Okay, cool. So yeah, I kept sort of hyperventilating, I guess you'd say, where I couldn't get my breath. So Lorraine would stay with me and the others would walk on, but Lorraine helped me through the whole 4 days, which was stressful for me as far as walking that distance, and also a couple of other ladies had the same sort of thing but different. Like they couldn't walk a long way. So a couple of the nights we ended up just getting a cab back to the hotel. Hi Nicole, how you doing? Hope you're good. But the cabby drivers didn't like it because it was only up the road, like 2 minutes up the road sort of thing. So they didn't like it. But they're there to take fare, so we all piled in, and that was great to get there without any walking uphill. So that was lovely. Now, when I did my card swaps yesterday, so if you didn't see it, go in and have a look. I did it last night, and after that, I lay on the bed for 2 minutes thinking I'll get up and get organised, and I went to sleep, didn't I? So I didn't wake up till about 3 o'clock this morning. So I just crawled in under the covers. So yes, that's how exhausting it was. So I'm going to go down and we'll look at a few things. Got a couple of things that I forgot yesterday. So how are you going, Nicole? How's your, is it your wrist or your actual hand that you are having problems with? So we'll go down. Hi, Deborah, how you going? Need to get to bed. Yeah, work in the morning. That's all right. Nice of you to drop in. And, yeah, the replay will be on. Take care. All right, we're going down. Okay, so here we are. Hello, Holly, how are you going? So you've already seen this, the front cover, and as you all know, we can't show you what's inside of it. So that's the back, and then the front. So beautiful glossy cover. So if you want a copy of it, when it comes out, you just email me and I'll be able to send you a copy out. Now, let's have a look. I forgot a couple of things last night. As I said, I was so tired that I just wanted to crawl into bed. So we got this. This was a freebie, I think. Memories are more. I think it was the one that was the make and take on the table. You hadn't seen the back yet. Interesting, Holly, hey? This was on our make and take table. So it's Celebration Expressions, Memories and More card pack. So it'd be quite simple to the other one that we've got. No. I'm sure I had it. Oh, here we go. So it'd be the same. Sorry about that disappearing over the edge. So it'd be similar to this for when you do scrapbooking. So this one is mixed media florals. And then this one is Celebration Expressions. So we got that, which I forgot to tell you yesterday. Also, too, we got these ephemera pack. So thankful for you. Congratulations. Happy birthday. So you can make a quick card with them, or you can use them in scrapbooking. As long as it's... Good morning, Lorraine. As long as it's getting better, though, Nicole. So I forgot to show you this. So you can use that on cards or you can use it on scrapbooking. So, and we got this too. So, oh, I don't know what, oh yeah. So we've got these big words which would be quite for scrapbooking. You could use them too on your cards, depending on what the rest of your card was. See, my voice is going again. Now, and I forgot to show you this, I'm naughty, is, oh, there's the card, and Ray's already shown it, so for those that haven't, this came from our team leader, Donna. So Donna is number one in Australia. So she gave us this little present. So got a little thing of cards. And we got this box. And we've got a pen with wild heart crafters, a little rubber. Oh, this one's quite heavy. I'm going to have to take the ribbon off. Ooh, a bar of soap. How's that? But the one thing that, put these back in, cute little box. She must have taken her a while to do these, and she had this done for us. So, can you see? On stage, Wild Heart Crafters, Brisbane, 2005. Isn't that great? I'd be too scared of using it now. So that was what we got. And we got a glittery pencil too. She knows we all like glitter. So we got that. Bags and stuff everywhere. So this is what we got too. We had a big bag. I'll just flick back up and I'll show you. I'll just quickly show you the bag. So we got this huge bag, spare handles. Inside is another pocket that you can pull out somehow. So you got an insert that you can pull out. And it was full with stuff, which is really great. So this is one of the things that was in that bag. I can get it out and show you. And Lorraine showed you this too. So this is what we got. So it's a notepad. You can put things in here, can you? Or is it no? Yeah, you can. And the front, which is clipboard. So that was lovely. That was one of the things we got. So we also got this white 12 by 12 paper, and somebody said it was Whisper White, but I can't find anything on there that says that, so not sure. Prize Patrol. I'll go down again. So Prize Patrol. So you had a number. They had 1, 2, and 3. I was number 1. This beautiful stamp, a scenery stamp of a flower in a garden. It has a little birdie on it. So that would be nice to add to my collection. So this was a card that we made. It's a bit crooked. Hi Maureen, how are you going? You forgot to show the Whisper White. It is Whisper White, is it? I'm pretty sure somebody said it was. So that was a card we made, one of the cards we made on stage. As I say, it was a bit crooked. But there wasn't any room. You couldn't move. Like, there was probably 8 of us on the round table. Now, here are our colours. I won't open this and go through it because I know Lorraine's already done that. So you can see it on here. So we've got Cloud Cover. So that's like a pale bluey grey colour. Darling Duckling. Love the names, hey? That's sort of a musty yellow. That's this one. I'm not sure whether I like that one or not. Okay, Secret Sea. I like that one. And I love the pink. So Strawberry Slush. And I think that's been out before, people were saying. Yeah, the tree stamp, Nicole. It is beautiful, isn't it? And then we've got Timid Tiger. I like that one. These 3 I love. Not sure about these 2 yet till I start using them, and I'm sure they'll come in handy for things. So that was on colour. And of course we got these with the 2025 to 2028 colours. All right, so let's get down to brass tacks here. I was going to do similar to Lorraine, and it happens all the time with Lorraine and I. We do this non-stop. It's just something that happens. So this is a piece of the Whisper White, and I'm going to fold it into a card base. Now, my card bases are always 5 3/4 by 8. But I've got to find everything. Bone folder. So unless I'm doing a fun fold, which then I'll do whatever measurements they are. So that's our card base. That's our insert. So we'll put that in there. Now I'm going to take this white. I'll put this purple and Great Minds Think Alike, yeah. So I haven't decided which colour I'm going to go with yet. You like the Strawberry Slush and maybe the Secret Sea. Yeah, I like those 2, Maureen. So we'll put that to the side. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to play with the masks. So a little bit different than what Lorraine did. So you can see, can you see they're numbered? And you see the number 1 just there. So we've got quite a few mask things now. So first I'm going to, if I can find it, we go. I'm going to put this just on the edge of my paper because I don't want it to move. So just so it stays there where I want it. Now I'm going to take number 1 mask and I'm going to use the hydrangea. Can't think what the flower's called now. Hi, Rain. So I actually want that. I'm trying to centre it. So I'm only doing the top one. So here you've got a V. I'm going to go down the side. So this I know is, as I'm doing it, they've got to be. I would have liked to bring that down a bit more, but I don't think it's going to be possible. And the 2 don't fit onto the 1 piece of paper. So you'd have to, if you wanted to do the 2 together, you would need to use a bigger piece of paper. So I'm going to put them here as well because I don't want them to move, she says, as get that in. Something's not right. So just off centre a bit there. So I'll put that back. And I'll put that down. And I might put a bit down here. So I'm going to get my blending brushes. So I haven't played with this because we only got it on stage. So I'm going to use the purples and pinks. Fresh Freesia, Island Heather, and Gorgeous Grape. And somewhere there'll be leaves, but I'm not sure where. So we'll just play as we go. So there's a purple one. And there's a pinky one for the Fresh Freesia. So I'm going to start off with my lighter one. So I'm going to start with Fresh Freesia. Pink. It is a pinky colour. So I'm going to load my sponge up with this. I'm going to hold it down and I'm just going to go over lightly. Now, I have no idea why this will turn out because I haven't used it, so I'm flying blind. That's okay, Lynn. Catch you later. Nice for you to drop in. Bye. Now we're going to go to number 2. So we're going to take this off. I'm going to keep my stickies. Have to remember to get some more wet wipes. And all you need to do here is just wipe it off. Or you can put it in the sink and but just be careful you don't get any of those bits backwards. So we're going to do number 2 now. So we're going to put it in the same spots as we had it before, okay? And we're going to go the Highland Heather. So the Highland Heather is the lightest of the purples. So I've got my purple brush. I hope you can see that. I'm going to load it up. And I'm going to go off the edge again. And I'm going to go around. Load my brush up again. And I'm going to put a bit of colour there. I must watch a video how people do this because I have no idea. I'm just going along. So we'll move that one out and see what we've got now. So I'll pop these here and I'll just wipe off the stamp. So be gentle when you wipe it off. Don't pull any of those little bits back, otherwise you'll break it. So even though they're plastic, they are quite delicate. So that's that one done. Now we have number 3. Whoops. So number 3, we put it there and it should line up everywhere. There we go, look at that. So then we'll put our sticky bits on. Quite often Lorraine and I have the same thoughts. It's almost like ESP. Quite often we've gone to do a video and we both got the same thing. So we're going to go to, what did it say? Gorgeous Grape. Sorry about that. Couldn't think what it was. Gorgeous Grape. Load it up again. And we're going to come off. And we're just going to go over. So this one's quite dark. I think that's enough. Oh, look at that. Now the next ones are the leaves. So I'm just going to wipe this off again. Probably end up with it all over my hands. I'll still give them a wipe over afterward. That's still a bit on there. Very pretty. It was juicy, wasn't it? Now we're going to do our leaves. So we've got number 4 and number 5. So I guess it's going to go. There is a spot where it goes. Whether it goes in there like that. But that covers. Yes, I love it too. But I think I'm going to just put it there for now till I can check where it actually goes. If I go over, if I put it there, but if I put it here where I thought maybe that's where it should go, because the little stem thing, then it shows this here. Yeah, you got to be careful with your heavy-handed of the. I'm going to put it here for now, and then I'll check on it. Because if I put it up there, which I think it's supposed to go, it cuts off some of the pink or the flowers. So we'll just, and then, oh, here we go. Okay, so if we put it there, let's shift that down a bit. Oops, I got purple on there. Oh, obviously it goes like that if we put it in the same place as, but then we've lost our leaves, haven't we? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure on this now. Because if we put it here, where it's supposed to go on our, we'll only get, going to have to watch a video on here. You'll only get parts of it, yeah. That's what I'm thinking, Lorraine. But, well, that's all in the places it's supposed to be. So we'll just go ahead, hey? So I'm going to use Old Olive, and I'm going to use Lemon and Lime Twist. So I need another. Where's my? Can't find me. Honestly, oh, here they are. There's a green one. I'm blind. Can't see. It's under my nose. Anyway, let's try this out, okay? So we're only going to get part of the flower, obviously. Not part of the flower, part of the leaves. So that's our light one. And we're going to take this off. Put that one, need that over there. Then we've got this one. I should have probably done it on a bigger piece of paper. Would have been maybe a bit more. We'll put another bit. Over there, and I'm going to go over it with the Old Olive. That's what I was just saying, Tanya. Yeah, maybe I should have used a bigger piece of paper. But it's all trial and error, isn't it? Right? So we'll load up with our green, our darker green, and we'll go over. See, I did two, and I did my paper size. See, I wasn't planning. I like it. I wasn't planning on a landscape card. I was planning on a that. So there we go. That's the mask. And yeah, see, I was doing it so it went this way. Portrait. But we've ended up with it as landscape. But that's not a problem. We can work with that. And what it is, it's trial and error, isn't it? You know? Now I've got to find. No, that's not it. I don't know where the plastic bags seem to be going everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to cut this out. So there isn't a die that cuts it out. I thought there was. Here's our beautiful dots. So this Impressionable Blooms, no, really got. I was sure there was a die that cuts it out. Wait till I try and figure it out first, Nicole. I got the wrong dies. There's 2 sets to this. Giving me a heart attack then. Here we go. Whew. I'm looking, I'm thinking, that can't be right. This is the trouble when you get something new. Yeah, it's part of Thankful Garden. So that's exactly right. But we've only got part of a flower, but it doesn't matter because we can do anything we want to. So, I mean, easier to get it down here. So we've only got part of the leaves, but that's okay. So we'll put this one down. There we go. And we'll take our little mini. I did start to tidy up. Oh, what's going on there? Okay, can you still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. My internet just went again. Can you hear me and see me? Can you let me know? Yes, you can. Well, that's good because my internet just went. No, I can't use the little one. It's not big enough. The video faces up. All clear? It just came up with messages, a heap of messages saying I wasn't connected. And I thought, oh, not again. Don't do it to me. So, wrong side. On my laptop. Better? God, it gives me grief. This. Turn your camera to your desktop. It just done it. All good? I'm sure I've got gremlins in here that change things around for me. So this is our card base. Now, I did think I could either put that there like that, I don't like those leaves cut off like that. So I need to cover those leaves up. Or we could use Blackberry Bliss. As it, Tanya? Yeah, I'll sort that out. I can't do it from here. So, do we do Blackberry Bliss or do we do Highland Heather? I think it is the paler one. Yeah, Highland Heather. Yes, that's what I was thinking of too. Across the bottom of the leaves, either that or something else. So, which one do you think we should use? So, note to everybody, before you do a mask, play with it first. So, what do you think? I'm thinking this one. Which one do you think? Should we use the Blackberry Bliss or the Highland Heather? I'll just put this away while you're thinking about it. Darker, yep. Yep. That was my thought too. But I thought I'd just see what you girls think. You know, everything's dropping on the floor. So I'm going to cut this for brushes. I only want to use a brush per colour. So for all the blues or all the pinks or greens, I only use the one colour. So I'm going to cut this one at 5.5. Now what's going on? Wasn't sitting in the groove properly. So 5.5 plus 3.25. I'm so happy to have my trimmer back. That's not right. That's okay, because we'll just get another piece. So we want 5.5. 5. 3.75, not 3.25. That was smart, wasn't it? So we're going to put that there on the Whisper White. Now, as I said, I don't like that leaf. So you would take it at a bigger piece of paper to do it. So now I'm thinking what I want on it. So we have to put a sentiment. So you make a difference with love and thanks. Thankful for you, friend. For you, friend. That doesn't sort of sound right, does it? What's on the other one? I appreciate you. Thanks so very much for being there. So you seriously are the best. Thank you. A little note of appreciation. I think a little note of appreciation would go a long way. What do you think? Okay, not a problem, Lorraine. Have a good day. So I think was it that one? You're seriously the best, which would be this big one. So I quite like that. I'm just wondering about this mat. No, 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 no. We'll sort it. Excuse me. Got coughed and a cough last night. On a block. I've only been away at weekend and I'm already forgetting what I need to do. So I'll just pop that down there. We'll take this off. You know, even though I've tried to line it up, I always get a bit that doesn't. So we'll stamp that, and I think we'll stamp that in our Blackberry Bliss. And because it's a rubber stamp, we don't need to smoosh it. I'm going to put it in the middle because I'm not sure yet what size of a... Oops, got a halo. So the best thing about working with paper is you can turn it over and start again. Or you just cut another piece. I like the script on this. Let's look at our... that one, not that one. See what we've got here. Everyday details. No, it's going to be too small. No, I don't want it that wide, so that's not going to work. I always keep these at the front of the desk because stylish shapes, because then it's easier for me to get to. So all of my nesting dies that have just fallen all over the place. So it's going to have to be now that one just fits in. And I want to cover that up. So it might have to be that one. So I'll put those away, out of the way. It's only just big enough. So guess what I'll be doing this afternoon? I'll be sorting all these out. So I know I've got another one, but I can't see it. So this one I can do on my mini. Something went on the floor. I can't go any further though, can they? So we'll see how this looks. I've got a bit of an idea. Okay. So we can put that here. So that will cover that leaves. And I was thinking as I was cutting that out, that's too thick. That we could wrap some twine around. So we've got white and we've got cream. So I was thinking, yeah. Maybe we'll make a messy bow. Plans for this afternoon. Oh, I tell you, Tanya. I'll be, I've got washing to do, I've got cleaning up. The celebration. I did. What was it? Which one was it? Which one was it called? Same on the flower. I did get it. And it was a thin one, wasn't it? Errol dies. Star something, yes. I know I did get it. I'll put these upside down now. Fashion designs. I was actually going to do a fun fold on there. Here it is, I think. Yep. It's called Starstruck. So we can do that. There we go. I'll just put it through the cut and emboss machine. Don't mind me. Okay. So there's that. Now, I was thinking, as was said, a messy bow. Do it again. Yeah, go away. It's not my ribbon scissors. Maybe do something like that. What do you think? With a messy bow? Or we could do some gold. So it's got to cover that. There's cream, or there's white, or there's gold. Yeah, I was going to put it straight, Tanya. I was just setting it there to see what it looks like. I think that looks all right. Cool. I don't know whether I like this. It's very thin, but we'll put it on dimensionals. Those are the small ones. I don't want the small ones. You should see the mess I've got here. It'll take me a week of Christmas just to fix it up. What's this one? I know I've got some open somewhere. I need to do something here. So we still had a little bit of a halo on here. But that's not a problem because we can cover that up with some gems. So again, I'll take a pick tool. Sorry. So I've gone a bit over to that side, which I didn't. Yeah, it is. It doesn't make sense, but what it is places like AliExpress and Temu. When they see the inside of the catalogue, they bring the dies and stamps out exactly the same. How they do it, I don't know. I happened to look on AliExpress while we were on stage, and there was still there was some of them which haven't even been released yet. So it's supposed to deter, as Tanya said, the copyright infringement laws. But unfortunately, somehow they get hold of it even before we release it. So I don't know how they do it, but that's what happens. So I'm going to put this on dimensional. I forgot I hadn't bloody plumbing. Oh, sorry. I forgot I hadn't put this up. But that is the reason why. I mean, I don't know, but somebody has to give them the product for them to copyright it. Yes, they make them in China. But I don't know how they do it. Somebody has to give them the stuff for them to copy it. I don't know how. How it happens. But it does. And this is why they don't want you to show the inside of the catalogue. I don't know where they're made, Holly. They quite possibly could be made in China. A lot of things are. And maybe someone leaks it out there. I don't know. But that is the reasoning behind not showing what's inside the catalogue until it releases. So there we've got a little messy bow. I'm going to put some glue on this and we'll glue it to our card. Now, because we've embossed this middle part here, I'm going to put a bit more extra glue on. Just so it's safe. So I'm going to pop that down. And it didn't turn out so bad after all, did it? Now we want to do our insert. And I know I had a piece of paper here for my insert. Look at these, aren't they stunning? They're beautiful, they're so shiny. These are 2025, 2027 colour in colours dots. They're beautiful, aren't they? So let's have a look what we've got here now. They can go there. I did have another insert. I had it all organised, didn't I? Well, I'm not sure where it is. So I actually want... Oh, here it is. Look at this. Inside. Yeah, you can use the dies, but you can't, and the stamps, but you can't open the catalogue. And I understand where you're coming from, Nicole. I'm a good girl too. I don't know why that is, that they do it that way. I'm not sure. When I have my Q&A tomorrow, I will ask Donna why it is. Yeah. So I want this to be 5.5. It's better. Oh, it's 5.5. Look at that. And then I want 3 3/4. which is here. And then I want this one to be 5 1/4. So nice to have my trimmer back working by 3 1/2. So here we're going to put a bit of the Blackberry Bliss in the back of our white paper. So now I want to stamp something on here to bring it into the card. But I don't think there's anything really I guess I could use I think I'm going to use a little bit of this other flower. Or maybe I'll use a bit of the so you can always stamp it and so this is going to be, I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss again. Now I don't want all the flower. I think we're all with that, Tanya. We don't know. It just seemed I didn't smoosh this, but I don't want it all. I only want a little bit. Like that. Now I've got it all on my hand. I've got things falling out everywhere. So I think I'm going to use that Thankful for You friend in the sentiment. So this one I will have to smoosh. We're nearly there, nearly at the end. It's amazing how much time it takes. So I'm going to pick that up. Then I'm going to get a piece of paper and my ink. Now put that one up there. Got it. Stop looking. Found it. Yes, that's right. Tanya, among friends. So I'm going to smush this one. And really, as soon as, we can use it, that's what I want. That's nicely done. It is a bit silly that we can use the products, but we can't open the catalogue. It just took off a little bit. Have to do my washing today. That's such an exciting thing to have to do. Unfortunately, when you go away, these things happen too. You have to then get double the washing. That's not doing very well at all, is it? I'm just not happy with that. That one was all right. So I'm going to have to cut another piece of white. I've got it everywhere. So I don't want a thick white. I ordered this twice, the white, so now I've got 4 lots of it. But it's the one we use mostly anyway, so that will come in handy. So three and a half. And I've got it everywhere. Red and Blackberry Bliss. All right, let's try again. Eureka! And then we'll just take that here. Get rid of that. So we're going to glue that onto there. I think this one's just about out. All right. And then we'll might get another one, see if that one feels like it's just about out. I think, because, hi Donna, how are you going? Lovely to see you. It has like this, like it hardens in the actual bottles. It comes out like rubber. Woo! And when it does come out, there we go. Now we're going to put this in here. Now we want some so these are our in colour gems. Don't really go with any of those, does it? What's underneath there? I don't know what's underneath. It's probably just the same colour, but we'll check it out. Oh, thank you. Hey, Nika, how are you going? So those are the in colour dots. So you've got that dark greyish one, the light tiger orange, seaside something or other, I can't remember. Have to check it, but we won't use those because they don't really go with what we're doing, do they? So we could use, we got Blackberry Bliss on this one. We've got some iridescent ones. Purples that we've got. And we've got these purple ones. So 1, 2, 3. Let me know which one that you which ones you prefer. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. So just put in the in the comments which one you think we should use. 3. Anybody else? Oh, poor puppy dogs. Marlene, 3 it is. Nicole, 2. Maureen, 2. So we've got 3 2s. So it looks like it's 2s. 2s. I like these actually. They're very pretty. I think 2s have it. Yes, so do I. So let's take our pick tool. Actually, I should be using my putty end. So I wanted to put one there so it disguises that little bit of a sneaky bit. And put one there. You know what I like doing when you do flowers is I like to put them in the centre. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need one more. So I put these in the big flowers. I always like to have a look at it in the screen too, please. Yeah, I think the 2s want it there in a car. Put that one there. So that's our gems. Now we want some Wink of Stella. I think that one's empty. I know I've got one that's empty. Maybe I've got 2 that's empty. There we go. This is a new one. So this won't be empty. Ooh, that was a big lot went down. Do a bit on the flowers. Doing it on the bigger flowers. And do the little flowers too. Just gives it that extra oomph, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, so can you see the shimmer? And then inside too. So that's our card. I'll come back up to the top. All right, so I'm back. So we learned a couple of things with that, or I did. Oh, thank you. So when we're using the masks, use a big piece of paper, like more than what you're going to cut it down to, because as we learn, when you do it in a portrait style, we lost half of our leaves. So it's sort of, I hadn't used it or seen anybody used it before I did it. So it was all new. So yeah, so if you're going to use it, use a bigger piece of paper and then you'll fit all your leaves in as well. I didn't realise that it turned around the way it did. But I want to thank you all for being patient with me and sticking around while we sorted everything out, and the card turned out okay in the end. Just a few minor adjustments. So if you like my content, please give me a like, a share, and ring the notification bell when you see me going live. And I'm live at 10:30 every weekday, unless, of course, I have an appointment or something like that that I can't be. Then I sometimes do a late afternoon one. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.